Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, finally we're back. I know it's been hit and miss. I say we're back sometimes. It never really lasts for more than a week at a time. Lots been going on. She's only off one day a week, or not off, but it only lines up to where we can basically
Do
meet
it
one
once
day.
a
Yeah,
week,
on
yeah.
Mondays. A lot of people have been asking for this one pretty much since we started reacting to Tupac, Thugz Mansion. One person that's definitely been after it for quite a while. You know who you are. So we're doing this one. We're getting to it finally.
For you.
Yeah, whoever that is, I don't remember your name, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, there's two versions of this one. We're gonna do the original version. If you want the other version, let us know. Drop it in the comments. There's an acoustic version, so it's a different beat, of course, and it also features another rapper, Nas, who I say is the best lyricist of all time, in my opinion. You've never heard Nas, of course,
Mm-mm.
but we'll have to get into some of his stuff eventually because his storytelling and the way he raps, it makes you feel like you're actually there with him when he's talking about stuff. So
He can't be better than Tupac.
well, I mean,
They're
it's
different.
yeah, it's different. I mean, it's a music is very suggestive, so you'll probably never like anything as much as Tupac because he was the first one you heard for one, and
No, he wasn't.
no, rap wise, he's the first one you actually listen to. I mean, with
Snoop Dogg was
well,
probably the
yeah,
first I ever
right, but
heard.
where you listened, actually listened, and didn't just that's rap, turn it off.
Yeah,
So,
well.
all right,
But
so
I didn't know he looked like that either.
whatever.
He's so cute.
Okay,
Oh my gosh. You
so
gotta love him. You
okay,
gotta love that face.
mm, all right, so. Anyway, if we're ready, you ready to
I'm
get into this?
ready.
So, guys, I've only heard this probably once or twice in my life. It was on the 2002 Better Days CD after his death, of course. So, like I say, back then I was all about the beat. If it didn't have a hard beat to it, I listened to it once, never really went back to it. So, this is probably basically my first time hearing it as well, pretty much. I mean, so I'm listening with different ears now. I was an idiot. I was only 20 years old at the time. Completely different mindset. So anyway, guys.
Was an idiot.
Yeah, right. So yeah, well, more of an
Past
right,
tense.
more of an idiot, I guess you could say. So anyway, are you ready?
I'm
Okay,
ready.
let's go. So here we go.
Shit, tired of getting shot at, tired of getting chased by the police and arrested. Niggas need a spot where we can kick it, a spot where we belong, that's just for us.
Thugs,
Niggas ain't
man.
gotta get all dressed up and be Hollywood. You know what I mean? Where the niggas go when we die? Ain't no heaven for a thug nigga. That's why we go to Thug Mansion. That's the only place where thugs getting free and you gotta be a G. At Thug Mansion. A place to spend my quiet nights.
Okay. G is gangster. Is a
That's
gangster. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
So, all right. We'll
Sorry.
yeah,
That,
after a verse we'll talk about it a little bit, but other than that we'll just let it try to play
okay.
through. All right, here we go.
To unwind, so much pressure in this life of mine. I cried times I once contemplated suicide and would have tried, but when I held that knife, all I could see was my mama's eyes. No one knows my struggle, they only see the trouble. Not knowing it's hard to carry on when no one loves you. Picture me inside the misery of poverty. No man alive has ever witnessed struggles I survived. Praying hard for better days, promise to hold on. Me and my dogs ain't have a choice but to roll on. We found a finally spot to kick it, where we could drink liquor and no one bickers over trick shit. A spot where we can smoke in peace. And even though we G's, we still visualize places that we can roll in peace. And in my mind's eye, I see this place the players going past. I got a spot for us all, so we can ball at Thugz Mansion.
All right. So, I mean,
it's pretty
right.
self-explanatory.
So,
It's gr-
go ahead.
good lyrics.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, you can just tell he's just singing from his heart.
Right.
And to be honest, I don't think he ever wanted to be a gangster. I really don't.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean
He,
that's
I mean, his lifestyle led him that
it did,
way,
it did,
but
and he was influenced by people. Well, I
exactly.
mean,
So,
it all changed. He was a conscious rapper up until basically 1995. I mean, when he got out of jail, the big guy, Suge Knight, got him out of jail.
yeah.
He's the one that had a problem with Puff to begin with, and Biggie and all them. Of course, he was under the impression that they had him shot as well in 1994. So,
Well,
and Suge Knight used that to fuel him and get him on his side. So Tupac went viciously against him, and that's what started the whole gangster image part. And that's what led to his
that's
death,
such a shame.
unfortunately. So,
Such a shame.
but yes, this is the type of stuff he talked about basically before
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, but he
Heartfelt stuff.
Yeah, but it said he thought of suicide,
And,
attempted
well,
suicide.
Yeah, and remember, we don't know for sure that that's his own
Truth.
thing. Yeah, that's people again that he's surroundings. He's seen people like that in that type of depression and stuff. He could have contemplated it at some point. He might have, because he was not happy. We know that by a lot of the lyrics. But you know, so all right, you ready?
Okay, yeah,
let's
let's
go.
go.
Okay, so he's gonna talk about politicians, so that ought to be good. All right.
Okay.
All the fights in the darkness, trouble sparks. They tell me home is where the heart is, get departed. I shed tattoo tears and couldn't sleep good for multiple years. Witness peers catch gunshots, nobody cares. Seen the politicians banners, they rather see us locked in chains. Please explain why they can't stand us. Is there a way for me to change? Or am I just a victim of things I did to maintain? I need a place to rest my head with the little bit of homeboys that remain. Cause all the rest dead. Is there a spot for us to grow? If you find it, I'll be right behind you. Show me and I'll go. How can I be peaceful? I'm coming from the bottom, watch my daddy scream peace while the other man shot him. I need a house that's full of love when I need to escape the deadly places slinging drugs. And Thugz mansion.
So first of all, I just gotta say I don't know why I wouldn't have liked this beat. To be honest,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
love
great
it.
beat, but
Yeah.
again, I don't know.
You
know,
just wanted hard.
I wanted
stuff.
killing lyrics basically as well, and if
Yeah.
it wasn't, if it wasn't those kind of lyrics plus a really, I mean, this is not a hard beat. It's
No.
not that. So yeah, that's the mindset I was in. So all right, I do want to go over something. So. Okay, dear departed, I shed tattooed tears, so that means that the tears are tattooed. They never leave because he's
right.
always crying, basically
Right.
shedding tears constantly for people that are, leaving the earth and everything. All right, watch my daddy scream peace while the other man shot him. A gun is also called a piece as well, so that's kind of a double there.
Okay.
Yeah, so screaming peace,
Peace,
like
like-
I mean you no harm. I'm
Yeah.
peaceful, but also pulling a piece on him
Okay.
as well. So I just wanted to go over that.
So he was saying
Yeah.
he's got a piece, maybe.
No,
He's
his dad is saying peace, like I'm putting my hands up.
Oh.
I don't mean you any harm, because while the other man shot him, see. So he
Right,
right.
but,
No, his
okay.
dad does not have a piece. That's not
No,
what he's
that's
saying.
not what I'm saying.
Okay.
His dad was screaming out that the other guy had
Oh
a
no,
piece.
no, I don't think that's what it means.
It wasn't a piece. It was peace.
Yes, peace.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
like I'm peaceful. So,
Okay.
Yeah, but I just wanted to point that out. But anyway, the whole point of the song, Thugz Mansion, he's saying that because of the dirt they did in life, they're probably not going to go to heaven necessarily. But hey, as long as there's just a place. Not hell, not heaven, but just a mansion for thugs, basically. But I mean, it's just a play on words, basically.
Yeah.
Obviously, he believed in heaven, of course. We know that. So, but I mean, it's kind of like people just like me, and I've said this many times because it's in the Bible that there's different levels of heaven. You know, like
Well,
Tears of Heaven, supposedly. That's true, right? I think that
well,
says something.
there's different heavens.
Okay, but I mean, one
So
might be better than another or something. I don't know. But
yeah,
all I've ever said is, hey,
just
whether
give
I,
me a spot,
yeah, if
a
I'm in the
corner.
bottom level of heaven, hey, I'm fine. I don't need to be on the top one. So I don't. What do I care as long as I make it? So, but anyway, that's just I don't know. That reminds me of this a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, just a place where he can, do the type of things kind of, but obviously there wouldn't be drinking, smoking in heaven, of course. But
Right.
again, it's just, this is what he knows. This is what he does. So, you know. All right.
Show me and I'll go to love when I need. Dear mama, don't cry, your baby boy's doing good. Tell the homies I'm in heaven and they ain't got hoods. Seen a show with Marvin Gaye last night. It had me shook, dripping peppermint schnapps with Jackie Wilson and Sam Cooke. Then some lady named Billie Holiday sang, sitting there kicking it with Malcolm to the day came. Little Natasha show grown, tell the lady in the liquor store that she's forgiven. So come home, maybe in time you understand. Only God can save us. When my ravens cutting loose with the band, just think all the people that you knew in the past that passed on, they in heaven found peace that lasts. Picture a place that they exist together. There has to be a place better than this in heaven. So right before I sleep, dear God, what I'm asking, remember this face, save me a place in God's
in the sky.
That sounds kind of like a gospel song, doesn't it? That chorus?
Kinda.
Yeah, with the way he's singing and
Yeah.
just the beat in the back. All right.
Paradise now, paradise in the sky. Ain't no place for me. Only place that's right. Only place that's right now, paradise in the sky.
All right. So now.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
that's all.
wow.
Yeah, it went quick, didn't it? Okay.
Go back to,
Yeah.
I know where you're going
Yeah.
back to.
All right. So, of course, now he's talking about literal heaven.
Yeah.
Of course, tell the homies I'm in heaven. They ain't got. There's no hood. So, of course,
Yeah.
before he was saying all the street stuff would be in Thug's mansion, but now he's in heaven. So,
Yeah.
it's even better. Seen a show with Marvin Gaye. Of course, he's dead, and he's still dead. Obviously, he didn't come back
No,
to
he
life.
came
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Jackie
Who is
Wilson.
Jackie Wilson? I don't know
Jackie
that name.
Wilson was he was
Singer?
a black
Oh,
singer.
okay. All right.
Sam
Yeah, I
Cooke.
know Sam Cooke,
Sam
yeah.
Cooke was older.
Yeah.
Billie Holiday was a woman.
Yes, I know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know Little Letitia.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to. So there was, sometime in the 90s, a 14, 13-year-old girl was shot outside of a liquor store because the woman, the cashier, the person behind the register, thought she was stealing, and she wasn't. She pulled out a gun and shot a 13, 14-year-old girl.
Oh, wow.
And that's what, tell the lady in the liquor store that she's forgiven, so come home. So saying that about the one that shot her.
Yeah.
And he was very upset with that story, of course, because it was it was a black girl that got shot. But yeah, Sam Cooke was friends with Muhammad Ali as well.
Sam Cooke was a
soul singer.
Yeah,
yeah.
So and Billy was
never heard
blues.
Okay,
She was
yeah.
Lady Blue. Lady sings the blues.
When was she around?
She
60s? Or was it?
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought she was
70s.
more recent than that, actually. For some reason, I've never heard
Lady
her.
sings the blues. That she's known for the blues.
All right.
Jackie Wilson was more modern.
Soul.
So
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard that
so
name, I
yeah.
don't think. So.
Malcolm,
Yeah,
that's
Malcolm
Malcolm
X, yeah, of
X.
course.
Yeah, so that's all of
Yeah,
them.
so
Yeah,
yeah, Malcolm X was a hero of his, I
yeah,
believe. All right, and there's those more on the. Okay, Miles Davis, of course, another
yeah.
jazz
Jazz,
singer.
yeah,
Yeah, cutting loose with the band. So didn't he play an instrument or something?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did he sing as well, or just
Uh,
instruments? I'm not sure.
my, I'm not sure. That was like the big band
Yeah.
type
Okay.
groups back
Right.
then.
Yeah.
Again, the blues,
Mhm.
jazz,
Yeah, I knew he was
that kind of
jazz
thing.
related. So, okay. So, yeah, a lot of great musicians. He's just shouting out here because
Yeah,
I think he was a big fan of jazz and blues type
yeah.
stuff, soul in general.
And
So,
of course, they're all passed
oh,
away and
yes.
were
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
he
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
wrote this.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not
So,
even sure the year he wrote this, but I'm guessing with the nature of it, it's probably before 95, 96, because that's when he was in his more hard
yeah,
mode. Yeah.
okay.
So, but anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. So, there has to be a place better than this in heaven. So, right before I sleep, dear God, what I'm asking, remember this face, save me a place in Thugman. And these last few lines, I noticed a little bit of change of his cadence, a little bit of his delivery, like in the last few lines. It was just a subtle little change, but he kind of emphasized some words a little more than he
Okay.
had earlier. So just more, said it with more feeling, I guess, than he did earlier in the song. But not that he didn't feel the whole song, of course. I'm just saying it was a little bit of a difference. So
Well, I think
know.
he was more content.
Right, yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that could be. Yeah,
yeah,
because this was a softer verse.
yeah,
Yeah, this
yeah.
third one for sure than the first two.
That he was feeling good
Yeah.
about going to heaven.
Right, and he thought he could be there.
Yeah,
Yeah, the real
yeah,
heaven,
yeah.
not the Thug's mansion with the drinking and street type stuff. So, but yeah, so now he's made it to the real one, I guess. But
Yeah.
anyway, all right, guys. Anything else?
That
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah, that was.
I liked it.
I don't know what
Yeah,
I
I
have no idea.
really enjoyed that one.
So yeah, I was listening with completely different ears, obviously back then. Who knows? But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So yeah, definitely a good song. The lyrics have never ever been an issue with any Tupac song I've ever heard. You can always find something to love about the
Oh.
lyrics, obviously, whether you like the beat or not. So, yeah, but I was all about beat, even if the lyrics were great. If I didn't like the beat, that was one time I heard it, and I never went back to it. So that's why I haven't heard this song for 20 something years.
Well,
So,
that was great.
yeah, that was a good one. That'll go in the playlist for me for sure.
Thumbs up for Tupac.
Yeah, definitely.
Again.
Yes, we hadn't been
No.
probably never
love him.
will. So there you go. But
I
anyway.
love him.
All right, guys. So that's it. Hopefully, we will be back next week for 2 weeks in a row
Hopefully,
for the first
guys.
time in a while. But
I don't know.
anyway, get this video out there, share, comment, like, and subscribe if you can. It helps, and I need the help.
We need the help. So,
So,
yeah, just share it. If you just share it, hit the
Anything
like,
you can do. Anything.
comment, anything. Anything will help.
So, all right. So that's it. Done.
Thank y'all. Love
Okay.
you.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you next week.